Hello everyone, Secret7 here. And another month has passed, and it's been quite a crazy month. First of all, I've finally graduated from college with an associate's degree, so I've been very busy with that. In case you're wondering what's been taking long for Heroes of Villains, part of that is trying to graduate, let's put it that way. That and my job has just gotten crazier, so... But hopefully now that I've graduated, and hopefully eventually I'll find a full-time job, I need to real soon. But hopefully that means I'll have more time to get things done, if I get my act together and try to get back to work on Heroes vs. Villains. I haven't done that in a while. It's just, life's been crazy. But that being said, it's time to show what I picked up this past month, and I've got quite a lot. Let's just say there's been a lot of deals this past month, and plus, I've been getting quite a few gifts from family and friends due to me graduating, mostly gift cards and some cash, so I was able to get quite a bit, as you'll see. So, let's see, what do we do first? First off, I only picked up one DVD this past month, and this was just at a thrift store, and it was on sale, and that is Three Godfathers, starring John Wayne. Don't know much about this movie. All I know, it's another John Wayne movie that's supposed to be a classic. Doesn't have a Blu-ray, I don't think, so I think it's technically a Christmas movie, and from what it sounds like it's the same premise of Tokyo Godfathers, which I wouldn't be surprised if that movie was inspired by this film. So, yeah. Next, I did pick up a few box sets, a couple, at least as far as movies. We got 21 and 22 Jump Street. I'll be honest, I still have not seen these movies. I know Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, I think that's their names, they worked on these films. The first one I think is supposed to be, I hear is supposed to be pretty good. The second one I hear is not as great, but they're supposed to be pretty fun, like, buddy comedies, I guess, so, yeah. And then we got something that I should have picked up a long time ago. I don't know why it took me long to pick this up, but the Die Hard collection. Why it took me so long to pick this up, I don't know. I just kept putting it off. Die Hard, it's the iconic action film that everyone should own. I don't think I ever saw the sequels. I've seen parts of Live Free or Die Hard, which was pretty silly, but had its moments. But yeah, this comes with all 4 Die Hard films. Yes, all 4. Fifth one does not exist. Alright. Next up, trying to find a certain order to do this, we got No Time to Die, the final Daniel Craig Bond film. I did not get a chance to see this in theaters. I still have yet to watch it, but I heard that Daniel Craig went out with a bang with this film, so definitely have to check this out. Then we got a couple of Kino Blu-rays. First up, we got Barton Fink by the Coen brothers. I know this is Sitting at the Critic. I think this is one of his favorite Coen brothers films. It's definitely one of his favorites. Can't wait to check it out. I love John Goodman. I love John Turturro, so let's see what this is about. And then we picked up an old film from 1924. And this is, I believe, considered one of the oldest epics, I think, and that is, okay, I'm going to butcher the pronunciation, but Die Nibelungen? I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but French Lane movie. It's actually 2 movies, but both parts were released in 1924, and this is considered one of the earliest epics ever made, so I love epics, so I can't wait to see what this is about. Next, a bunch of random stuff. I got Youth. This is a film from 2015. I knew about this film because of Your Movie Sucks, when he put this at his top favorite films of 2015, and I don't know, it just looked interesting from what he showed, so just have to check that out soon. Next, I picked up Deadwood the movie. I actually started watching the show earlier this month. I finished season 1 so far, and so far I'm really enjoying it. It's a really intriguing series. And I heard the show, it prematurely ended before they can continue any longer. It only lasted 3 seasons. This movie is meant to basically wrap up loose ends, I suppose. So once I finish the show, I'll definitely check that out. Next, I have Lion. I saw parts of this film with my parents on Netflix one day a while back. I didn't get to see the whole thing because I think I just got home from work that day or something, but from what I saw, I was intrigued by it, so definitely can't wait to see the whole thing. Next, we have A Hidden Life, directed by Terrence Malick. I actually saw this film a few years ago when I did that war film marathon for my top 200 favorite war films. And it is a long movie, like most of Malick's films, but this was really an intriguing World War II film, so if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. This is a hard Blu-ray to find, too, by the way, at least with its slipcover. Let's see. Next, we got Death at a Funeral. This is a British comedy from 2007. Most people know about the 2010 American remake, which I heard is garbage. But from what little I have seen this movie, it looks pretty hilarious. I mean, it's directed by Frank Oz, so how can you go wrong there? And then these next 4 films I actually picked up as a pack on eBay. Someone was selling all these with their slips for a pretty good reasonable price. They are The Sound of Music, a classic from the 60s. The Informant, haven't seen this yet, but I hear it's a decent comedy. Shakespeare in Love, the movie everyone knows because, well, it's only well known because of how much people hate this movie for beating Saving Private Ryan at the Oscars, but yeah. And then Blue Jasmine by Woody Allen. I actually ordered this mainly for Blue Jasmine because I'm kind of wanting to check out more Woody Allen films, and considering it comes with its slipcover, I thought that was neat. But I didn't have these other films in my collection, so I thought, why not? And it was pretty cheap too, so. Next are my Criterions I picked up, which I only picked up 3 Criterions this month. First we got Jean Delmin 23 Croix du Commerce 1080 Bruxelles. Don't know if that's how you say the whole title, but Jean Demel. This is a pretty iconic film for people who are into the Criterion collection, as it is a long movie. It's like 3.5 hours long, and literally the whole movie is just watching this woman get things done in her house. Haven't watched it yet. I really need to be prepared to watch this because I hear it is a pretty slow, tedious movie, but it has a point. But yeah. By the way, if you hear any jingling sound, it's my dogs. She's scratching. Yeah, she's being a nuisance. Then we got another Terrence Malick movie, The Thin Red Line. Again, I did watch this for the War Film Marathon. Really great from what I remember, but I definitely would like to revisit it. And then finally, we got Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me. Been wanting to try to get the David Lynch's. Haven't seen this movie. I have seen the first season of the show, which I've been meaning to get back to that show. But I hear the movie's supposed to be really good, so can't wait to check that out. Then we got some animations. First up, we got The Last Unicorn, classic from 1982. Pretty hard Blu-ray to find, too, especially with its slipcover. I was able to get it on eBay for a good deal. Forgot the cast they got for this movie. You got Jeff Bridges, Mia Farrow, Angela Lansbury, Christopher Lee. Quite a cast for a animated film. And this is one of those animated films that's infamous for being one of those dark 80s kids movies, and people love it for that. It's not a masterpiece, but it's a pretty decent film. And then we got I guess this is a bootleg Blu-ray that I got on eBay, because this doesn't have an official Blu-ray, and that is Klaus. I absolutely love this film. It was definitely, the animation looks really incredible. It's just a charming story. It's a movie I now consider a tradition to watch every year for Christmas, so yeah. I hope that director makes more animated films like that. And then we got a couple animes. First up, we got Belle, a film I got to see in theaters earlier this year, back in January. It's hard to believe it's already been that long. And this is a Mamoru Hosoda film. This is probably my third favorite film of his after The Boy and the Beast and Wolf Children. I love the animation, and it was just incredible to see on the big screen, so can't wait to revisit it. And then this is a new release that came out earlier this month, and it's a series I have not watched, but I've been wanting to check out, and that is Nana. Don't know much about this series. I just know it's apparently really good, but it's quite a tearjerker too, so can't wait to see what this is about. I know this had a Blu-ray before, but it's like super out of print, so this was on sale for a really good deal, so can't wait to see that. Been trying to get more into anime, honestly, at least series. And for more, and speaking of, here's some animated shows I picked up that were on sale. We got Justice League Season 1, Season 2, and Unlimited. I remember this show when I was younger, and been wanting to revisit for a long time, because everyone says it holds up really well, so yeah. And also, another DC show, Young Justice Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. I saw Season 1 a long time ago. From what I remember, it's really good. It's a pretty mature series for a show aimed for kids. Or, I guess the show is more aimed for teens, not really kids, but a really great series. Can't wait to revisit it. And now there's just one more section to go through, and this is what took up the most of my haul for this month, are the TV box sets I picked up. There was a lot of deals for TV shows this past month. Don't know why, but you know what? Take advantage of the deals when you can. First up, we got the Twilight Zone, the complete series. Now, some of you are probably wondering, CK, if you have Netflix, why do you bother getting the show as a physical copy? Yes, the show's on Netflix, but they for some reason, last time I checked, they don't have Season 4. They have Seasons 1, 2, 3, and 5, but not 4. I don't know why. And I love physical media, and when it comes to shows that are from like the 50s and 60s and 70s, I'm a bit hit and miss about them, honestly. Some of them don't hold up very well. But this show, from the episodes I have seen, I've really enjoyed, and I can't wait to marathon the series. And then there's, I briefly talked about this earlier, but Twin Peaks, the complete series. Like I said, I saw Season 1 on Netflix a while back, and been wanting to revisit the series. This comes with Season 1, 2, and the third season that got released in 2017, which everyone says is actually better than the first 2 seasons, so can't wait to revisit that. Then we got a show that my mom apparently really liked when it aired back in the 2000s, and that is The Shield. My mom really loves cop shows, typical for someone like her who watches a lot of Dick Wolf series. But this one apparently is very different from your typical cop-type show, where the cops in the series are corrupt, and the show raised a lot of controversy because of that. So, can't wait to see what this is about. This is apparently a super hard Blu-ray to get, as it's usually very expensive, but I got it for like $50, which is actually a pretty good deal. And then I got, this one actually came in yesterday. It was meant to come out today, but it came in a day early, which I couldn't be happier. Battlestar Galactica. I've always wanted to check this sci-fi series out. I'm aware that this is the reboot of the earlier show from the 70s, which I never saw the 70s show. I hear it's okay, like it only lasted 1 season. This is one of those cases where the reboot is far superior, so can't wait to see what this is about. And then we got The Wire, another crime show. This is on HBO. Always wanted to watch this out. I just love the look of this set. I don't know why it looks so cool, but again, I hear this is one of the greatest shows of all time, so can't wait to watch it. And then finally, and this is the big set, and okay, say what you will about nowadays with how it ended, but I'm just glad to have this in my collection finally, and that is Game of Thrones, the complete series. Been wanting to get a hold of this for a long time. I still have yet to finish the show. I've barely finished Season 1 a long time, so I'm hoping to finish this series finally. You know, despite the last 2 seasons apparently being a huge disappointment. So there you have it, guys. My collection haul of the month. As you can tell, I kind of splurged quite a bit this month, but like I said, a lot of deals. I've been given gifts, and also I paid my taxes in time and got quite a bit of money back, so I guess that helped into it too. But like I said, I know stuff about heroes and villains have been really slow, and I keep saying that, but life just throws curveballs at you, and like I said, I just recently graduated. Some of my family members apparently, a lot of my cousins have been getting married a lot lately, so I've only been to one of their weddings. Don't think I'll be going to the others. But that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this, and I will hopefully see you all in the next video. Later!